Well, this is definitely the cutest bike I ever had in my garage. Hey guys, Rado here with Dirt and Iron. Here behind me is my son's Honda CRF110. He's now 8 years old and he started bugging me to get a dirt bike finally. So we decided to go for a 110 because I think it is one of the best bikes out there. And I was fortunate enough to get 2019 CRF110 directly from Honda. And this is the new bike that came with a fuel injection, which is absolutely amazing. You know, these bikes, they are great even with carburetor, but if they sit a little bit longer in the garage, the pilot jet tends to clog and then it's very difficult to clean them. Many times people just have to buy a new carburetor and plug it in. There is really finicky to clean that, clean the carburetor. And then, so the fuel injection completely eliminates that problem. And also, I kind of like the new styling that resembles the big bikes. You know, my son, he's Ken Roxanne's fan, and if he sees his bike kind of resemble Roxanne's Honda, that just, you know, plus a little extra motivation. But that's not the main reason why I chose to go for these bikes. You know, when you have your kid starting on a dirt bike, you don't want them to get scared. Yeah, you don't want them to get spooked in the beginning, and you want a bike that will help them to build confidence. If they feel confident on a bike, if they're able to handle it, and I'm going to talk about it a little more, what it means in my dictionary to handle the bike, then they will be able to enjoy it and they will be able to get that confidence and, you know, just have a good start for a dirt bike life. This fuel injection on the bike is super convenient for a little kid. There is nothing that he cannot master. Like, there is a key that flip and then the light comes on. After that, turn on the kill switch and then just start it. It starts every time, cold, hot, no problem at all. And I like this little green light. It helps it to remember that the battery is on. So it's a little bit easier not to drain the battery. But even if you happen to drain the battery, you still have your backup. You have the Kickstarter that will help you to start the bike. Then you will charge the battery and you're good to go. So it's really nice little package for a kid. As I said, my son is 8 years old, and at this stage, when we're riding this bike for like 3 months, maybe he has 20-25 rides on the bike, he's able to handle it almost 100%, I would say, to the point where he really feels confident on the bike. And what I mean by handle it, I mean that I don't need to be there, I don't need to help him, he doesn't need to yell, "Dad!" if he fell somewhere on the track, right? He's able to lift the bike, shift down to neutral, start it again, shift into first, second, third gear, whatever he needs, and he keeps riding. And I think this is a very important point for these kids when they are starting to ride. If you get them a bike that is a little bit bigger, they fell over, they're not strong enough to lift it. If they lift it, they don't really know how to shift into neutral. These bikes have a huge advantage that neutral is all the way down. You don't have it between first and second gear, because sometimes it might be a little bit difficult for these kids to hit that, you know, half gear. Like we all have to do on the big bikes, right? Like the neutral is between first and second. It's not difficult for us, but imagine the kid who is just, you know, starting with everything, with all these things that he needs to know, like a throttle, brake, shifting, all of that. He doesn't need to worry about neutral. Just push that shifter all the way down and clicks into neutral. And then this CRF comes with electric start and also with the Kickstarter backup, and it works amazing every time. Since this bike is fuel injected, you can feel that it really has that nice and smooth power. It's not too jerky. It comes nice on the power, and you know, it also comes with a little screw on the throttle that you don't allow your kid to go full throttle. But you know, after first, second ride, I took it all the way out, and I let my son to go full throttle if he wants to, and then I show him how to shift. So he usually starts in second gear, go a little bit, and if he gains a little speed and he hears that the bike is running in the high RPM, he would shift into third gear. So you see, these kind of little things are helping him to build the confidence and to feel that he can handle the bike, he can master the bike. I know if I put him now on YZ65,
he would probably be completely lost, because there is a clutch, you have to kickstart the bike, and there is a huge power, the 2-stroke compared to this 4-stroke smooth power. So I know that he will be lost, but he now has a good foundation, and these bikes are amazing. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to shift, switch bikes yet. I want him to stay on bike like this and keep riding and keep building foundation, and then most importantly, have fun and have this confidence. Once he really feels that, hey dad, I'm handling this bike 100%, get me something bigger, then definitely we'll move forward to something a little bit bigger, maybe go to 125 4-stroke where you have clutch, or maybe move to 65 2-stroke. We don't know yet, but I know that as for now, I don't want to be kind of too quick and go somewhere where I think my son might lose the interest, and I think it would work not in the best way. So definitely this 110 is a great beginner's bike. Electric start, brakes are good, there is no clutch to worry about. The kid can learn how to shift the gears, and overall it just works amazing, and it looks pretty cool too. The air-cooled 110 engine, it's pretty much bulletproof. Just change the oil, change the air filter, and this bike will run forever. With fuel injection, you don't need to worry about carburetor. Just keep it in nice running condition, lube it, grease it, wash it, and the bike runs forever. So it's really a very decent bike for kids to start on. Even if the kid is maybe a little bit taller, I would suggest you guys, you parents, don't skip that phase of 110 where you have your shifter but you don't have clutch yet. There is electric start, and the bike really feels nice. You can really build a confidence, and from there go to other level where you already know that the kid has these basics and know how bike will behave. Well, I think that's about it for today. I just wanted to quickly share that we are having a lot of fun on this 110 with my boy, and it definitely helped my son to build a confidence and to enjoy dirt bike riding. And as I said, as a father, my hope is that he will be better rider than me by the time he is 15, and then we'll just enjoy riding together as much as I can. Alright guys, well that's about it for today, and don't forget, whatever you do, stay motivated. See you guys later.